And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Gibbs. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see in the game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play, second down. You look at this Packers defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit first down.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, first down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Goff now looks to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Last game to play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep.
That's a Monroe St. Brown. Y'all got this nigga popping shit. He don't go too far.
To be found there on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night.
This game pisses me off, man. Niggas dropping crazy, man.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder, because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game.
Oh my God, bro, the breaking tackles on here are so vain.
And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Oh my God, man, this game, this is the worst fucking Madden ever, man. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. These two teams have met in Lambeau earlier in the season, with the Packers winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep. Here's Jacobs from the gun, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. Throwing. Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Lions will take over. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
But why do Kenny Clark still have the ability, bro?
coverage.
What had this nigga done in real life?
That time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Those defense for the Packers, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
So no gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I just seen you.
Goff now to throw. Flushed out right.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
The Lions at 11-1 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Trying to get that to Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield.
And it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. You look at this Packers defense.
Now, they've been a very good unit.
Hey, what the fuck is you doing, bro? Oh my God, bro! I got dumbass.
And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Love from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Love. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown!
Luke Musgrave,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Packers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. 7-0 is our score. Ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. A short throw to Musgrave. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now a 2nd and 6. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 60. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selecting where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Goff. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throw caught by Musgrave. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Now Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Love looking to throw it. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's gone. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Throwing again is gone. Over the middle, complete. That's right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Gibbs straight ahead. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now Goff. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, we're going to sell the gun. Just go, and let's see who's faster.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Bates' kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. 1 second, all that remains. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Well, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's a handoff to Jacobs, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. It was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Jack Campbell running him down behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
He's got his target. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. That stop made by Jack Campbell. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 15. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
Here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. From the gun, here's Goff. He's got it to Williams. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Goff now looks to throw. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 66 yards. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Love now. That's complete. He finds Jayden Reed. Now inside the 25. Pushing his way through. Touchdown, Packers. Jayden Reed, 74 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Here's Goff.
Throw caught by Raymond.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
This is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
That's complete to the Porter.
And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Goff now to throw. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs
with another touchdown, number 24 on the year.
And the Lions are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 8.
Love, they go play action now. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Jack Campbell with a pick.
A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Goff. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Gone. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Out of the gun. Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Throwing. Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now Love. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Up the middle they go. Lloyd. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Now 2nd and 4. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The sound reverberating here in the Dome. This is 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lloyd.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Love. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
How about the call to come with a blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they'll just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming.
Narvis's kick is good.
And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
This is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Oh, and a nice tackle, a 6-yard pickup, but they need more than that.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Goff. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime.
And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds. Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Jacobs now. And he'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. Running is Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Love looking to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. They run it with Jacobs. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's Love. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. Now Love. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They struggle to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on second down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times for passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Oh, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here just past the 25. Just a massive interception there, Charles, to keep this overtime going. And really both defenses now have come up huge in this overtime.
How about one forcing the turnover on downs, because you know that first possession, if you score a touchdown, that wins the game, and they went for it, and they kept them from getting it done. And then the other defense comes on the field, and they pick one off. Who's going to make the big play now on offense
offense that can lead to...
It's caught inside the 25. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
So a win here for the Packers, and it was